Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitter Studios. Today we have a very fun project for you. So I'm going to dive right in. The materials you will need will be a 6x6 shadow box. We also need this graphic from my Halloween collection that I'm going to link down below. I uploaded so many of them at one time. I think this is from my Card Faces collection. And I resized this to be 6x6. So it fits perfectly over top of the box. So we need one of those. We also need a set of these. These are the Silapex Starry String Lights, the LEDs that I just love. They come in all different various colors. So we need the orange ones because like the cat glowing eyes, and I will link that video right here for you. We're going to make this lantern glow, and we're going to do that by putting these in the back. You will also need some black acrylic paint, and I, for an added touch, am going to be using some metallic gilding on that, the sides. Sorry, I never have my lighting right. I've been working on that, by the way. So we're going to do the black and a little bit of just dry brush gilding on over the black on the sides. You will also need one of these puppies, a drill, because since this switch goes on the top for ease of the user, we have to drill a hole back here to feed the lights through. So just like, why don't we get started? I've already prepared my wood with gesso. You can use black. In this case, that would save you an extra step. You can use the clear, you can use white, whatever you want to do. And the texture that I'm doing, it doesn't have to be black with the gilding. You can do anything, just as long as it kind of coordinates with the graphic that we're using. Now I'm also, might as well do that right now, since I'm thinking about it. I'm also going to take my favorite palette hybrid ink, and we are going to additionally ink up the sides of this, just because I like it to be even. I printed this on an inkjet, and they tend to desaturate the colors a little bit. And what all that means is that it adds a little more gray, which is why you get better color print, vibrancy, intensity, and quality if you take it to a professional printer, or you have your own laser printer, which is what professional printers use. So we're just going to doll up the edges here. Make sure we get them all. And normally I would take maybe vintage photo and go over it some more, but when I designed this on my computer, I really grunged it up, and I think it's got plenty, but that's your choice. If you really want some more grunge and to make this a little more vintage according to your taste, then that's entirely up to you to do. These are not hard and fast rules. These are videos meant to give you inspiration for your own jumping off point. You could even take a stencil and mix some black paint in with this texture paste, which I've done many times on projects, and do it on the sides. So yeah, any of these ideas. I have some watercolor pigments that would work. So now that we've got that taken care of, the next thing I'm going to do, so I don't ruin the image, is I'm going to go ahead and paint these sides and really. Alright, now we're going to take the metallic gilding. You can use a brush, you can use your finger, a cotton swab. I don't know. I always, when I used to do oil painting, I would get in the oil paints, spread them around with my fingers, so I prefer that method, but just a hint. And I'm out of We did it. Okay. Yay. Now, pull the rest of this through, all the excess. And then this is going to reside nicely up there. All right. So, I've just been using this tape. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. But this, you can actually emboss with this tape, which is why it is so good. But it seems to be a lot stronger than the tape that the two-sided tape that I got from Amazon. So, I'm gonna need my scissors. All right, so we're gonna cut that right here. And I'm gonna do another piece just for added adhesion. Okay. You can still see where I've got wet paint on my hands. Makes you feel like a kid again, doesn't it? Alright, so take that off. I know it comes in bigger rolls, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but I know it's very common, but it's the red, it's got the red cover on it. That's the one you want. For some reason, it has a lot more adhesive power on it than some of the others that I have used. So we are just going to put this, I don't know, about ½ an inch from the edge. Makes it look good. And make sure the back of this is flush with the back of the shadow box, because people are probably going to hang it on the wall. Hopefully if they buy it. I'm making these for my upcoming art show on October the 3rd. If you are in Tennessee, come on over to Tennessee Tech, the Rhoden University Center, from 5 to 8. 5 to 8, I think. I'll have to double check those times. But now, what I'm going to do is get my Scotch tape. And because the bulk of the lantern is right here in the center, this is where we want to direct the concentration of the lights. Now, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to shut this off, and we're going to, there we go. So this is what we're after. How cool is that, huh? How cool. All right, so I'm going to use some double-sided tape on this, and I'm just going to keep it near the edge. Okay, we are ready to lay it down. I can't believe, I mean, I do a lot of design in my head months in advance. When I get an idea for a project, then I work out the logistics of it in my head first. I do that with paintings too, I've noticed. For most of you who don't know, I'm an award-winning colored pencil artist. And I do a lot of the work beforehand in my head. I'm trying to get this centered. There we go. All right, so we just lay it down. And that is it. I actually didn't expect this project to go so quickly as it did, but now you can barely see it. The project, come on. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's it. I really want to thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you did. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, you know, all the things. And I will see you in my next video coming up. So thank you again. Bye-bye.